Drought strikes the ancient Maya Kingdom of Copán. As the soil becomes parched and the corn begins to die, the king Shaman consults his codices. The visions are bleak. Years of dusty death as far as his eye can see. Why has Lord Chaac Ha, the rain god, chosen to torment his people so? What are they to do?
I've designed the look and the feel of the arena along with the costumes. Where I drew the inspiration, the natural world, the immediate elements that the Mayas incorporated. Quetzals, jaguars, bats, stars, stones, reds, colors, vibrancy, all in a very sleek yet elegant postmodern uniform in a design.
An audacious challenge by a young prince and princess may flush him out. These noble siblings are champions of Royal Ringball, even then a venerable game of life and death. In an act of boastfulness, they taunt Chaac Ha to a fateful game of Royal Ringball. He accepts, but not without conditions that threaten the King of Copán's very rule.
Architecture plays a great role in the Mayan culture. What's fascinating is at the time when the Egyptians and the Greek were all building their cities and their temples, so were the Maya. What people don't know is that the Mayas, they built in forests, and these forests flood very, very often. So they'd build these giant stone mounds, and in the middle of these stone mounds they would have their cities. These cities became the spiritual and the architectural heart of their culture.
We meet the king himself, Princess Paká, Prince Tikál, and their mother, the queen. Chaac Ha appears with his Royal Ringball team of Croaking Tree Frogs. The Stalking, Jaguar, and Splendid Quetzál teams lend their fantastic skills. Lord Chaac Ha, master of the underworld, and his zany, screeching cave bats. The brave voladores, Itzamna, the feathered serpent, and the glorious goddess of the moon all attend the sacred Macaw ball court.
A typical Maya music ensemble consisted of many percussion instruments, pitched and non-pitched. In my research, I discovered that it was used for entertainment purposes, as well as very serious purposes such as religious ceremonies. The Mayas had very interesting instruments that were not only influenced by nature, but some were quite literally a part of nature. And an example that I have here is the conch shell. You would saw off the edge here, and then blow into it and control the pitch by inserting your hand into the shell. You would control the pitch much like you would on a French horn.
The concluding rain game challenge, the procession of the corn, and Lord Chaac's promised deluge ensure 2 more millennia of the greatness of Copán.
The spiritual ritual of the ball game, which was such an important aspect of the Maya culture, it was beautiful because they created a place for the people to connect, for the people to be in this incredible gathering, and it was spiritual and it was physical. The player still needs to be able to function and perform to where the uniform doesn't impede a trick or a move or a specialty thing from this player.
Fantasy Maya recounts this dramatic family saga on the grandest scale of the arena theater, replete with distinctive characters, original music, drama, costume, choreography, set pieces, dialogue, and acrobatics.
I'm Martin Zitter, creator of the Fantasy Maya Family Arena Show project. Our young son Daniel brought home a school assignment to write about the ancient Mayas. His report on a book called The Popol Vuh blossomed into an interest, then into an idea, and now into a project. Now we move to pre-production budgeting. At this point, we build the arena incline structures and the pyramid stage, begin casting and rehearsals, and position the show to move to the operating budget. And here's where you come in. Your money goes directly into the actual production. Our young and talented designers, musicians, and performers. Like any theater project, there are risks, but we are convinced that we have a winning concept, script, and team to bring this show to great success, and ask for your support.
It takes a big stage to tell a big story. This is the fabulous forum, a historic arena just 2 miles from Los Angeles International Airport. The Fantasy Maya Family Arena Show will be produced with Royal Ringball Productions and have its premiere performances here before we go out on tour. The Fantasy Maya Family Arena Show will be a truly spectacular show, and only your support can make it happen.